Hi Naveed, it's Daphne here. How are you? Thank you for sending in another essay on correction. I think I explained to you that you are able to buy only one 16 correction or one $5 correction. Um, the way we work is that we do one correction of that price just to show you where you are on the level, just to give you an idea. And then after that, if you want to, you can buy the course. So we don't offer lots and lots. You only have one $16 or one $5 correction. That is the deal. But anyway, here we go. On the $5, anyway, this task 2 essay, which you've chosen to do, which is a really interesting essay, and you've written very nicely about this. So we're saying here, famous brands are more prominent than ever with the globalization of companies and their international marketing strategies. Excellent, really good first start. Vast amounts of people are immersed in wanting to. Not sure about that. I wouldn't use vast amount. It should be amounts S anyway. Vast amounts is a bit informal. So I would say um, uh, many people are attracted to purchasing, or many people desire to I wouldn't say desire actually. Many people, are attracted to purchasing, ing, the latest in fashion clothes or a new sports car. I wouldn't go I go or a new sports car. I strongly believe that the trend of consumerism, very good word, is troublesome. Don't really say troublesome very much. It sounds a bit old fashioned actually now. I'd say worrying or of concern would be okay. This essay will discuss why the drawbacks, you have to have that plural, of this materialistic view of the world outweighs the joy of buying branded goods. Good, okay, really nice. Uh, yes, okay, you're kind of discussing both issues though, because you're not just saying the drawbacks, because obviously your second paragraph is saying that actually it's okay. So just be careful that your introduction absolutely introduces what you're going to say. You could say the essay will discuss the benefits and drawbacks, or the reasons and drawbacks of something, and then you're incorporating both your paragraph ideas. On the one hand, consumers, and it's not every consumer, so it's many consumers, are spending extravagantly on luxury items. Okay, consumers are spending is a worrying matter. That doesn't quite work. Um, uh, okay, I would go, on the one hand, the fact that, I think you need that here, many consumers are spending extravagantly on luxury items is a worrying matter, because then it's the fact that is the worrying matter. For this generation, since I wouldn't say we in an Ielts essay, I would say there is a fixation with, so take it away from we. There is a fixation with how other people perceive us, and depending on the view, yes, that's okay. If you change that, then this is all right. So I will take that off, so you can see that that's okay. If we change it here, there is a fixation with, and depending on the view of total strangers, this could have no comma there. Keep going, no comma. This could have a huge impact on our mood. For instance, people, yeah, it's not everyone. Some, again, I think you have to say some. People is too general. People like says everyone, and it's not everyone at all. Some are willing to spend $100 on a plain Gucci t-shirt so they can be distinguished from the mass as someone with a higher income status. Good, very nice example. However, this type of lifestyle could be unaffordable and unhealthy because it may lead, very good use of modal verbs there. Well done, could and may, excellent. Lead to bankruptcy and stress to maintain such high standards. However, I wouldn't start with yet. Yet usually comes more comfortably at the end of a sentence. So I would say, however, consumers are encouraged to spend heavily with eye-catching through, I would say through eye-catching advertisements S, which promote no S, a life of recognition and happiness. Okay, good. That's a nice paragraph and well argued there. Very good. On the other hand, Buying a well-tailored suit or fancy car may be necessary to a certain extent. For example, now this is necessary. I wouldn't say to a certain extent because that's a bit vague. I would say necessary, comma, depending on one's occupation. Yeah, or yeah, occupation. So, for example, being a realtor, salesperson, or chairman of a company. Okay. So I would say depending on rather than to a certain extent. And then you could have certain again. A certain dress code. You need to have a certain dress code might be expected to be maintained depending on the job that one performs. Very nice, good sentence. Moreover, well-renowned companies have contributed to the economy. Now, well-renowned, yes, I think you have to say international luxury brands, such as, don't say Gucci again, but you could say such as Prada and choose another luxury brand. I don't know, Celine. I don't know. Lanvin. Doesn't matter. That's handbags. It doesn't matter. Choose a brand. So I would take out companies or use Mercedes-Benz or something like that. Have contributed significantly contributed. Your adverb has to go next to your verb over the last few decades due to international ventures. For instance, in Australia, luxury brand sales. Okay, sorry, I've got luxury brand there. So you could put here high-end brand sales have increased. So you want to have plural verb there because you've got sales have increased twofold. You don't need in twofold, just twofold in the previous 5 years, which has contributed. They need present perfect. Keep it going, present perfect. Contributed to a boost in employment and economic growth in Australia. You've already said Australia there, so you don't need in Australia. Just put the full stop there. Okay, so that can go. Furthermore, people often treat themselves by spending a large amount of cash you spend cash on something. I don't think I like cash. Just spending a large amount on a world-renowned world-renowned brands. You have to use brands again there because it's not the shoe that's famous, it's the brand that's famous. Shoes or suits. It can also take our mind off work. Now, take our mind off is correct, but it's too informal. So I think better would be provide a welcome distraction in our hectic lives. Good. Okay, then that's really nice. Again, good paragraph there. To conclude, I think just go to conclude. I firmly believe the trend of dependency on. Watch out prepositions. The trend of dependency on, spelling that, buying famous products is quite alarming. Good, as they can create a facade of happiness. Good. However, we must take into consideration the benefits, since these luxury brands will forever be a stable part of our society and profitable. Yeah, but I put many societies and profitable economies, not every, obviously, society, but many. But really nice essay there. You've got so much good stuff going on. Careful with your small errors and careful on it's really little tiny things that you're making mistakes with. It's not big things. Your arguments are very good and very clear. You've answered the question very nicely. The coherence is very good. Strong grammar again. Just a few little things there. Make sure your nouns and your verbs always agree. That's something the examiner will definitely look out for. And check all the corrections I've done, the prepositions on this one. But really good luck for your exam. Thank you.